Hey y'all! Welcome back to our channel.
I'm Blond, a.k.a. Alex.
And I'm Blonder, a.k.a. Desarai.
And today we are doing a Get Ready With Us quarantine edition.
Yeah, we're just gonna chill in the house because you ever heard that song title? Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored in the
Yes, that's exactly us. So we thought, why not do a little makeup? Get ready with us, have some fun, and not look like we're homeless like we have for the past, I don't know, long time.
Only from the waist though.
Right. So we hope you enjoy our video. All right, so let's get started. I really have no idea what I'm going to do.
It's been so long since we filmed, guys. We've been in quarantine.
And it's been so long since I've done any eye makeup.
And we're like 6 inches away, right, guys? Is it a foot? Are we a foot away? We're not 6 feet away.
We're also essential employees, so quite frankly, it really doesn't matter. I mean, really, does it?
If we get it, we get it.
I mean, I feel like we have a higher chance of getting it at work anyway.
Right. Okay, guys, I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I hate that this thing shows the ring light on it.
I know, the reflection.
And I think I'm going to go in with the color No Joke. It's that like bright AF yellow color over here. And I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm going to take that on a Jaclyn Hill JH30 big fluffy brush and just put that all over the transition.
Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing either, so I'm going to wing it. And I'm going to go in with the Smoke Show ColourPop palette and use this shade Stoneface, that like really light gray over there. And I'm just kind of putting it all over. I feel like this palette's really good if you want to make any look like a pastel-y look.
I love the Smoke Show palette.
Like, I can use it with any palette, any colors, and it gives it more of a like toned down, like pastel-y look, as opposed to just bam.
And that gray color in there is stunning.
Yes.
Stunning. ColourPop just kills it every time.
I love their little palette.
I had been wanting to try I know you've seen them, the e.l.f. bite-size shadows. They're like $3. They're 4 colors. And Kathleen Light said they're very similar to Natasha Denota's formula.
Okay.
And Natasha Denota 5 quad palettes are like $28, so. I also want to try their Jelly Pop primer, but they didn't have it at Walmart the other day. I don't know if it's an Ulta exclusive or not. I'll have to go look into that. Because I love sticky primers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's supposed to be right up there with the best, so.
I love them for my eyelids.
Mm-hmm. I really want to try the P. Louise base. That's on my bucket
I do
list.
too. That is something that I've been meaning to get, but then all this shit happened and it's so hard to order stuff online right now. I just haven't thought about it. But I'm determined to get some. Also, every time I look anywhere, they're sold out of the color that I need.
Mm-hmm. That's supposed to be really good. I really want to try it.
Also, if y'all can hear, that is my fish tank in the background. I really need to put some water in it, but I don't have any fish right now, so it's
Where'd your
okay.
fishies go?
I haven't had any since I put it back up.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's how much I pay attention.
Well, I put it,
The breaker was off.
is that what it was? Oh my god.
Me and my sister are moving into a house together, y'all, and I turned on the electricity today, and she went over there tonight and said that none of the lights and stuff were working, so I thought I gave them the wrong address. The breaker was off, guys. My parents fixed it. It's okay.
God bless your sister.
She's one of
Sisters.
Sister. All right, I'm going to take the shade. I think I want to use My Man right here. It's like that really bright orangey shade. I'm just feeling very summery. It actually got up to like, I think 80 degrees today here in Tennessee, so
Yes.
we're going with it.
Okay. We're going to set this palette aside for now. I may or may not come back to it. You never know. Alright. Now I'm going to go in with the lovely Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette. I lost my words for a moment. But I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
That's the beauty of makeup. You can like look at a palette and try to figure out what you're doing. I'm just kind of picking out a color as I go. I'm like, oh, I think that'll look.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just like, all right, we'll do this, we'll do that, we'll do, whatever. I really, for real though, have not. I guess I haven't done eye makeup since mid-March. And that was for
Same.
Makeja's birthday party.
I think I did a lot of eye makeup that night because I looked like shit that night. But
that was a wonderful evening. Alright.
But like, I know you're not supposed to sleep in makeup, but if you do sleep in makeup, do you ever wake up like the next day after you've had like a rough ass night and your makeup's still in place and you're like, okay, yeah, I did something right. Because I did sleep in makeup that night.
Alright, now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This is like lavender purple deviant.
I want that smoked out. Okay, let me go. Ah, there we go. And 433, my bad. Alright, guys, I'm going to take the shade. Ooh, I don't know what I'm going to next. I think I'm going to take the shade Heart On over here. It's a little bit of like a darker warm orange. And I'm taking that on an M433 brush. And I'm just going to use that on like the outer corner of the eye. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted right there. The only thing I like about doing my eyes first is you can get a sharper line whenever you wipe it away.
Yeah. You're still gonna get done before me. I can almost guarantee you.
You know, probably. Maybe we should start like you just doing everything first and then almost get done and then I'll jump in.
Or actually, we should always start with my face completely done.
Oh, yeah.
And you literally can do everything probably in the time I do my eyes. But that's my fault because I use these colors. You have to do so much blending with.
For it. That's why your blend always looks better than mine.
That's not true.
Alright, I'm going back in with that orange shade, My Man, the second shade that we used. And I'm just putting that in between that outer corner color and the transition color just to deepen it up. Because I'm taking one of the forward brushes and go back in with that No Joke, which is the yellow color I first went in with. And just adding that on top of this orangey look that I had going.
And I forgot to mention, whenever I went in with that gray color in the Smoke Show palette, I used the SL Miss Glam SB68, this brush right here. And then whenever I use the Deviant from Blood Blessed, I use this. It's the Vasante Contour Eyeshadow. This one's like one of my favorite brushes to use. And I'm going to use it again, and I'm going to go in with
Son of a bitch.
a little bit of Vivid Moon here. Mood. Jesus.
Mood. Where are you?
No, it's not Nikki this time. It's Rachel.
I've never met Rachel. I've only ever had Nikki. Where is mine? Okay, I'm gonna take like a little flat build concealer brush and the ColourPop Fair 00 concealer to do my mock cleanup kind of like cut crease looking thing.
And I'm just going under the, kind of going a little under that first purple I used. And kind of just adding a little bit just to give me a little bit more of a darker purpley going on. I'm gonna do an all matte look.
What? I think I've seen you
just
do
now
one.
decided.
Oh, that was before.
I don't know if I ever have.
I think you did one time. I think you did an all matte look for Halloween a couple years ago, didn't you? For the hippie look?
No, I used some glitter.
Maybe I've never seen you do an all matte look.
I never have, so tonight's gonna be this first. I mean, we're in quarantine. I haven't worn makeup in forever. Might as well do something crazy.
I'm gonna take like this little eyebrow looking brush because it has a good point on it. And I want to take the shade, Not My Journey down here. It's like a purpley, almost looks like it has some glittery fleck in it. And I'm just going to use that on the upper lash line just to kind of deepen it up a little bit.
Alright. Now, same brush, because it's my fave. Actually, no. I'm going to use this SL Miss Glam short shader brush. Like, I love the SL Miss Glam brushes. First of all, they are really pretty, but like, I genuinely love the quality of the brushes. To me, it's really good.
Those are the ones you got for Christmas, weren't they?
Well, I've gotten some in Ipsy bags, and then I got the face brushes for Christmas, and I love the face brushes. Yeah, but I would buy all of her brushes. No promo code, no sponsor, but I love them.
Amen. Alright, I'm gonna take the color Talia right there, which is that like goldy looking shade, and I'm gonna actually put that on my ring finger. And just put that right where the concealer is.
Now I'm gonna go in with the Blood Queen shade down here, the super dark purple. And I mainly just use it because this one's such a tight, the bristles are so tight. This is a really good like packing brush. So I'm kind of just packing on the color where I want it, and then I'm going to go in and blend it out.
And I'm gonna take that same pencil brush and go with that same color and Not My Journey over here and just rid it that waterline a little bit. Do you ever just sit there and go, Carol Baskins killed her husband, whacked him?
Yes. Josh still hates that show.
I love it. I haven't watched an episode yet though.
Oh, you need to.
Do you know TMZ did one on Hulu?
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to look into that one.
It's only one episode. I think it's about an hour and a half long, but they go into a lot more detail in it.
Okay.
I'm going to take a little makeup wipe and just kind of clean all that up before I start on my face makeup. And clean off my hands too while I'm at it because I make messes.
Now I'm just kind of, since I packed it in where I want it, I'm just kind of blending it out just a little bit in with those lighter purples.
Alright, you guys, I'm going to take the, I forgot to wear my barrette, so my hair is all up. Oh, my 950 pounds of hair.
I have a clippy.
I think it's good right there.
Well, if it gets on your nerves enough, there you go.
It's just my bangs. They just kind of have a mind of their own.
Well, when I had my side bangs, that's what I use that because they would just, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I'm trying to get back into using this because I paid so much money for it. I better use that shit. I want to try the liquid one. They say the liquid one's really good.
Speaking of Tatcha, the Tatcha water cream I have that's supposed to be for like
normal,
like oily skin. It is not, so you can have it.
Oh, thank you. It's the blue one, ain't it?
Yeah.
I got the purple one, and I really like it. It's just that the purple one, like, it goes on really good, but it's so thick.
See, this one is not thick, so you may like this one better, but it's super moisturizing. Like, I don't know why they said it's for oily skin because at least it makes my skin super oily.
I used to have that stuff. I bought they have like little kit that has the exfoliator in it.
Okay. Well, you can have it, and even if you don't like it or whatever, you can give it to your sister or something if you don't use it. But it's sitting there. I don't use it. I can't really use it. It's just, it makes me super oily.
I could see that though because I have dry skin. At first, I said that was really good for dry skin. So I don't know when they came up with this combo oil crap. I'm using the MAC strobe cream to add a little bit of kind of glisten to the skin after I use the Tatcha Silk Canvas primer.
And I'm going back in with the Visante, my favorite little brush, and I'm just using some more Deviant and Vivid Mood just to kind of lighten up that little bit of purple from where I was blending it.
Got some of that. My hair was going. Always gotta have my hoops in. I love a good pair of hoops. Okay. I'm gonna take the Hourglass foundation in the shade, I think I'm Porcelain. And I'm just gonna draw some little lines all over my little face. I used self-tan on my face the other day and it really broke out, so I'm having to use more of like a fuller coverage foundation look today because your girl used self-tanner and it really fucked me up. I didn't read the instructions and it was not advisable for face use.
And then I'm gonna go in with the shade Dungeon here, this really dark color on the end, and I'm gonna go for like a all matte halo-y look. So I'm gonna do that on like the inside and the outside here.
All right, I'm gonna take the Dior foundation in the shade 010. This is my tried and true foundation. It's amazing and I love it. I'm just gonna stick some pumps on there. I'm just gonna pop that excess off. I hate whenever they get the little hard things on the pump of them.
Yes.
From where I don't properly clean it properly up. It's probably my fault, but I'm gonna blame it on the pump.
Hey, whatever you gotta do.
All right, and I'm just gonna take a Morphe sponge and dip that in there, and I'm gonna take the Pretty Fresh hyaluronic acid setting mist and just spray it on there to give it more of like a dewy look, because my skin is pretty dry right now from where it broke out and everything. And I'm just gonna start blending that in.
I'm using that SL Miss Glam short shader brush again. Just packing the color on. And I am gonna clean this up, so I know it's real messy over here, but I'm gonna fix that.
She's got this. That's like the one thing about makeup, like you go through those phases like, oh my God, what the fuck did I do to my skin? Or like my face. And then you hit that point where it's like, oh, okay.
Okay, now I see what I'm doing.
Yeah. Especially with like eyeshadow and all the blending and stuff that goes into it.
Yes.
And sometimes it never comes together to the end. Like for me, mine never comes together until I put the glitter on the lid.
Mine, I'm never ever like just truly happy with it until I put eyeliner and mascara on, and then I'm like, okay.
Mascara makes everything better.
Amen.
I've been wanting to try that Essence mascara that everybody on fucking TikTok talks about.
I haven't seen it.
It is Essence, and Essence is a pretty cheap brand. I know Ulta sells it. I don't know who else sells it, but I know Ulta does. And they said that it's like some of the best mascara. Like it makes you look like you have falsies. And it's in a black packaging with like a blue Essence label on there.
Okay. Maybe I have seen something about it. I can't remember though. Right, let me see if I can get these sides to match.
And I'm taking the Juvia's Place concealer in the shade White as Fuck.
Do the sides match? Like do I need to make them up anymore? Do they look okay?
No, they look okay.
Okay.
You just got a little purple underneath this eye still. Do you see it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's it, girl. Other than that, looks good.
All right. Now I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop concealer in the shade Fair 02. I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild brush that I got. I don't even remember. Oh, I got it in the mail whenever I ordered from that place, that lipstick I ordered. Do you remember?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that lipstick looked really good.
Yes. But anyways, it is, I just feel like it's really good for like trying to do a halo look.
I love halo eyes. I can never get mine even, but
Me either, so we'll see how this goes.
alright guys, I'm gonna take the Too Faced Born This Way powder only because I have to use it up. Oh, mother. What was that? Glue. I was glued to something. I was glued to my spray. Look at that. Alright guys, I'm gonna take that and just kind of set my face. And it's just in the translucent shade. Alright guys, I'm going to take the Olimar Complexion. No, do I want this one? No, I don't. I lied, you guys. I'm going to use the Olimar Bronzing Brush in the Cover FX. This is the lighter palette of them, but I'm going to take the contour shade and just add some bronzer / contour.
Trying to decide what kind of pop of color I want to add. Because I'm going to do something, I don't know, different. Ooh, whoops.
Dang, she was fast.
I know, I was,
She's on it tonight.
I'm going to add some blue. I've never used this color. I'm going to do this shade right here, Flourishing, in the Blue Blood palette. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm going to use the short shader brush again because I can really pack it on there.
Mm-hmm. Chisel that cheekbone. I don't got no cheekbones. What is my... I'm going to take a little, this is a Luxie 207 brush and dip it in that contour. And this is what I use. It's like a little angle brush. And I'm going to use that for my nose contour because I got a big ass nose. I do. It's so bad. I would never get a nose job because they make bronzer, but... I just feel like so chiseled after I snatch my face. I'm like, who needs to dye it whenever I have bronzer?
Amen. I feel like my face looks so much different whenever I contour.
Mm-hmm. It just brings out so much like definition and stuff to the face. I was just chiseling out those cheeks with the same Too Faced powder. I'm going to go ahead and start back on my eyes now that I've done that. I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is a Firmer 201 brush. And I am just going to do the... Alrighty, so I'm going to take the shade No Joke Again, which is that yellow shade. And just kind of base that on the bottom.
Alright, now that I've packed a shit ton of color on there. I already hate this look, of course. I'm going to go back in with that Deviant shade, that dark shade, and like make my halo more of a halo, I guess.
Oh, look at me knocking shit over here.
Oh, Dungeon. Did I say Deviant? I meant Dungeon. Whatever.
Alright, I'm going to take a JH 4-1 brush and go into shade My Man, which is that orangey shade. And put that on the lower lash line as well. Alright guys, now I'm going to take the shade Not My Journey on a JH 4-3 brush and just use that on the outer corner of the eye. Alright guys, I'm just going to take this little Morphe JH 4-2 brush and go in with the shade Talia, which was that goldy shade that I used all over the lid earlier. I'm just gonna put that on the, not the inner corner, but the inner half of my eye, I guess.
Okay. I really don't like this. Whatever. It is what it is.
Ooh, I think it looks good. I love that blue, purple, whatever the hell's on your lid.
It's actually from the Blue Blood palette. This one right here.
I like that.
Alright, now I'm going to actually start on my freaking face.
Alright, I'm going in with the shade I'm in it. In the inner corner. And on the brow bone. It's almost got like a pink holograph in a way to it.
Right, she's like 4 minutes away.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead, while she's getting the food, I'm gonna put on my foundation. I'm going in with the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. Love this stuff in R210.
Alright, I'm gonna take the Morphe Blush Trio, and I think this one's Pop of Coral. Going in with the shade Boss and just putting that right on the cheeks. Because I love whenever I get to wear warm shade blushes. So, one day of 80 degrees and I'm already pulling out what I can.
Hey, I don't blame you.
Alright. And because I'm going to go get the fit, I'm going to go ahead and wipe this contour. Is that her out there?
It could be.
And get chips star food that we're going to do a mukbang for.
That came a lot quicker than we were expecting.
Maybe they forgot the chips is mine. Who knows? Who knows what the hell's going on?
Well, there's like, they usually always give you like a cheese dip and, I mean, not cheese, salsa and chips whenever you place it to go order. So that's why I got the cheese dip, because there's already going to be.
Every Mexican restaurant does that. How the fuck did they just forget that? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no fucking clue. Alright guys, I'm going to do a little spray of the Morphe setting spray real quick on my face, and then I'm going to do mascara. And blend and sip. I love the sound of a beauty blender on a face.
Josh thinks it's so funny. Like if I'm in there doing my makeup and he's like, he loves listening to it. He thinks it's so funny.
Alright, I'm going to take the Dose mascara. I think I got it from Ipsy, who knows. Punk Volumizer mascara. I'm just going to put that on.
Alright. I'm going to go in with the ColourPop concealer. Actually, no, I'm going to use my Juvia's Place.
That shit's amazing. A little bit goes a very long way though, guys.
Yes.
I'm taking my Thrive Cosmetics and just going on the lower lashes.
And like a little bit of this stuff goes such a long ways. I remember the first time I used it, I put it on like I would my normal stuff, and whoo!
No coverage on that sucker.
I was blending for days.
Alright guys, now I'm going to take my Ofra Cosmetics highlighter. This is in the shade, this is the Nikki Tutorials one that she did with,
Glazed donut? Or no?
No, this one is,
Oh, the trio one.
yeah, the trio one. I'm going to go with the lightest shade there and just put that on the high tops of my cheeks, the nose, everywhere you normally put highlighter.
Right now I'm going to go in with my Beauty Bakery Better Not Bitter Flour, the translucent setting powder. And I'm just going to kind of dust a little bit over all of, like, where I put the concealer.
I'm just taking that same Cover FX palette and going in with the finishing powder and just putting that like in my T-zone, basically, where the light's going to kind of hit. Not a highlighter, but like a glow, kind of. Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Alright. Now I'm going to go in with this Pacifica bronzer that I've been using a lot that I like. In the shade Desert. Had to look for it for a minute. And I'm using my SL Miss Glam here.
Okay. Next, I'm going to take the Jaclyn Hill highlighter in the shade Extra. Just because you can never have too much Jaclyn Hill on your face.
Hey. Okay.
Or highlighter. And this is a balm highlighter. And I'm taking that on the J03 highlighting brush.
Now I'm going to go in with the Patrick Ta blush.
That blush is so pretty.
Love it. It's a velvet blush. She's sincere. I'm going to go in with this brush. I'm not sure. Oh, it's Crown. I think it's a blush. But I use it for blush. I got it in an Ipsy bag a long time ago.
Alright, I'm going to take the L'Oreal Voluminous Luminous Carbon Black Mascara. And just putting that over those lashes again. Just because this is a really dark black to give them that intense look to them.
Kind of messed my eyebrows up a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with my Gino & Co. microfiber sponge thingy. And I'm just going to use it to kind of bake, just kind of lighten the areas under my eye, on my nose, my chin, my cheeks, my forehead. From, you know, the blonde, just to kind of clean up a little bit. Alright, now to finish my eyes while this is just going to sit in there a minute. I'm going to go in with that Flourishing shade here again on my bottom eye, underneath, whatever. Oh, that's not the color. Picking the wrong color. Alright, now I'm going to go in with this little tiny pencil brush in this shade Cullinan, that like white, really bright. And I'm going to do the inner corner of my eye.
I'm using my 750 pounds of setting spray over here with a fan, and I forgot my lip products.
Do a little bit on my brow bone. Alright, and now I'm going to take this super big fluffy brush here and just blend in all of my powder, contour, all that. Just give me, you know, a good seamless look.
I'm just putting on my Fendi Gloss Blonde, which is no surprise because I literally use this shit all the time.
Right, now I'm going to douse myself with setting spray.
I got the fan over here. Can you do that?
No, I'm about to put highlighter on.
Okay.
Right, now I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn highlighter, and what is it, So Extra?
Yeah, or extra. I think it's just extra.
Extra, whatever. With this all over highlighting powder brush here. I don't know what brand this is. I don't know. I got it from
works.
Ipsy and I love it.
You have it put back.
Alright, I'm going to once again douse myself in setting spray. And now I'm going to go in with this Araceli Gel Black Eyeliner on my bottom waterline. Now I'm going to throw some shit up in here. Go in with the Benefit Rolo Lash Mascara. Kudos to Desarai for getting it for me for my birthday.
Give me old videos of how to watch to see what the hell you use. Because I know like your essential things that you use. But then I was like, what was that damn mascara?
Of course. Alrighty, now I'm going to go in with my ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in...
Hey, it almost matches your nails in a way.
It does.
I like that.
After I get this little bit of dead skin off my lip.
Valid. I have so much dead skin on where I had to keep my mouth open today. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. My lips are a little rough right now.
Not our too. It's just weather changing and shit outside. That's what I'm gonna attribute to, not to the attribution of the amount of water that I don't drink.
But hey, I'm out there with you on that. I just feel like my lips are uneven. Like my actual lips.
Those are not. You have such a pretty Cupid's bow. My issue is always my Cupid's bow because I'm like, did I put it in too far or too up? Oh, I like it.
I don't know how to
I like it. I really like it.
It looks better now that I've got all this shit done. Per usual. Alright, so these are finished. What are these looks?
We're gonna go sit on the couch.
Yes.
Actually, we're probably gonna film a mukbang after this.
Yes, but we gotta get some tortilla chips.
But we're quarantining ourselves at home. We're probably gonna learn some TikTok dances later.
Yeah.
So,
hashtag quarantine. So, alright. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been quite a while. So, yeah, just leave us a comment. Let us know what you're doing during this wonderful quarantine.
hopefully staying safe.
Yes.
Stay
and don't forget to hit the like button if you like our video. And please subscribe. We're wonderful. You know, just saying. And also, ring the bell so that you know when we upload in the future. We'll see y'all later.
Bye y'all.